What's up, guys? Matthew Matspals, and today let me move closer to the mic. Okay, maybe not. You should be able to hear me fine. So we got the Q&A for 700 subscribers. I'm closer to 750. I'll do a room tour for 750. I got a pretty cool room and it's getting cleaned right now. So we're gonna go through and we're gonna answer all the people who did like one question, and then we're gonna answer the people who did more than that. We're gonna end off with Mega Turtles because he did the most. And his questions are pretty interesting. So, everything asked, do you have a girlfriend? The answer is, I'm single. Exotics asked, how does it feel when you lube up the launcher, put it in, and then rip it out with the handle? Well, I don't think it's wise to put lubrication into a string launcher. That probably would mess with the string. I've already had strings break, so I don't do that. GD Dollar Bill asks, how cool do you feel when the girls get drenched when you walk by? I feel incredibly cool when I walk by. Favorite season of each season. Favorite of each season, whether you have it or not. I go by IRL, so Earth Eagle is my favorite. Or I go more by my liking of Baze goes by IRL, not the anime. Why does it say there's a notification on Discord? Oh. Okay, I guess I saw that. Okay. Favorite of each season. Earth Eagle for season 1. Season 2, it's probably Galaxy Pegasus? Probably Galaxy Pegasus. I like Galaxy Pegasus a lot. It's a cool looking bay. I also like Race Striker a lot, and Zerath and Destroyer are really cool too. There's a lot of bays I like. I like Bold Serpent season 1, they're really cool. And Virgo. And Aries. And Capricorn. I like a lot of bays. But Eagle, Galaxy Pegasus, and then Metal Fury. My favorite Metal Fury bay is probably like not even my top like 30 bays. So let me think for a second. Maybe Orion. I just like its color. I like Phantom. Flash Sagittarius is pretty cool though. I like Flash Sagittarius. There's some basic cool colors, just bad. I don't really like Cosmic Pegasus because Cosmic isn't really good at anything. I mean, not like I have to. I don't just automatically hate bays that suck, but Cosmic isn't fun to use. Yeah, probably like Orion's pretty cool. And what's the other one I said? I already forgot. Oh, Flash Sagittarius. Flash Sagittarius is cool. And then 0G. I like my yellow Ifrit and my Guardian Revisor from the whatever set it is. It's one J-Blader got a long time ago, and the one Exotics did a battle with recently. I really love those recolors. They're amazing. King of Nostalgia asked, what's it like telling people you have a blading channel in 2021? I'd love telling people I have a blading channel in 2021. In fact, I don't even know why somebody wouldn't want to have a blading channel in 2021. Okay, so those are all the one-offs. Now we'll do STMGs. Do you have a job besides YouTube? YouTube is not a job, it's a hobby. I very heavily considered getting one. Because I really want to make money easier and quicker. But this is my first summer without summer classes, so I kind of want to just take some time off. And work on my YouTube channel. I do a lot of stuff around the house to make some money. I try to do as much as I can and do stuff, without being, specifically asked, except for the trash, because I always forget to do the trash. But, I'll generally, do what I can. And it's also good for, the future, too, because I'm not always going to live with my parents. And then I've thought about opening up, like, an eBay or something, like Exotics and Josh will do, and a lot of other people do. Because I know a lot about bays, and I don't think it's too hard to gather the prices for most bays, because most there's usually a lot on at a time. I'd just probably be starting out, because I'd be a new eBay person, so there's probably, no rating, no positive feedback or anything like that. So that could be, I guess, but that's just a step, once I start selling a bit, right, then, as long as I do a good job. I know there's people who could help, a bit with that too. I thought about doing that though when school comes back. Yeah. Do you have any other hobbies? I love sports. I like watching football. I like watching baseball. I do that as often as I can. I'll prioritize that over basically everything else. And then I watch basketball when the Hawks are on, but Sinclair is stupid and doesn't like to offer its networks except at a really high price, so all the streaming services are like, screw you, we don't need you. So now we don't actually get the Hawks or the Braves or whatever else comes on Fox Sports South and Southeast, or Bally Sports South and Southeast now. So I watch the Mariners and the Reds and the Cubs on MLB at bat because we have that. And yeah, I watch a lot of football when it's, football season. Football off season right now. Do you think at 1,000 before 2022? I'd have to really blow up. If I kept that pace I had in May, if I go to my YouTube analytics here, if it would let me hit the X button, thank you. Gosh, why is it so laggy? Annoying. Last 90 days. Oh my gosh, it is slow. I guess OBS just being on is making it lag. That's my guess. If I go to the last 90 days and subscribers, hello. I had a spike early May where I got, more subs than I basically ever have in a day. And then after that, it kind of just went back to normal. I gained, 1 some days, 2 some days, or none. I'm not losing any subs as often though, but it'd be very difficult by the end of the year. It'd be cool, but it'd be difficult. Do you think my combos are good combos? Okay, STMG Studios, your combos. Your death combo from my last CBT needs a better spin track because BD145 is really good, E230 is really good for defense. GB145 has weight. And there's a lot of other ones that you added them, they'd be just good. I'm not sure how much defense it actually has, but SA165 would give you more weight at least. Probably in, I guess you'd call it skirt up mode, where it's this, right? You'd probably get more stamina, I guess. Maybe, I'm not sure. I could be wrong on that. I could be completely wrong on that. I don't know much about Zero G parts. But there's a lot that you can do more defense in the spin track. But Death and I already have paired good together. Death BD would have been great in a... and use whatever engineering you like. There's better engineering than others, but you use whichever ones you like. Death BD would be really great in standard, or be fine in standard. Duo's got more stamina. But it's a good, hybrid combo, because Death has more defense, I think. And BD's good stamina, and Death still has good stamina. It's just not as much as Duo. But you had it limited, so it was, non-4D Duo or Death, and that sucked. Non-4D Death isn't really that great. Your combo's fine in the, it's probably more balanced in your stadium, but you don't have a BB10 or anything, so that's fine. It's a good combo. And then we'll do Helio next. Helio said, okay. Have you heard of cricket, and if so, what do you think of the sport? I've heard of cricket, I know nothing about cricket. I think the Bengals beat writer for ESPN, Ben Baby, is a cricket fan. What is your best combo that has won a CBT, and your worst combo that has won a CBT? The best combo is either Duo Eagle, W145, W2D, which lost to Darkest Blader, who had, or we kept drawing, tying, so I forfeit in my CBT 20, and he had media with a low media bit with W2D. It's like 90 W2D or something. I would have lost to Vixterity because Vixterity Dragoon. W2D, but yeah, that was a good combo. I also did Y-Vang combos. I don't remember what specifically they were, but they're probably Y-Vang, and SA165 squared off. I've entered that in my own tournaments, and I also lost. The best combo or the worst combo that was won a CBT. I'll look up the CBT records full for this. I'm pretty sure, out of my own, it's Twisted Eagle. Just another one I happen to use Eagle on. I switch under drinks all the time. But this one I believe had Eagle, and maybe it was something different. But it was R1 Twisted Eagle, I believe. R145 DS, because I wanted to use DS, because DS was pretty good, and DS is pretty good. This was back in CBT 3 though, or something, or 6. Okay, yeah, this was CBT 3, I think. I don't have as much good parts, so that's probably why it won. But it's not a great combo, so it counts. Yeah, those are the bigger ones. You can make an argument that Screw Unicorno 145 white flat winning J-Bladers, but that's not one of my own CBTs. But it just says ACBT, so that was probably not technically great. But it won. And it was better with J-Blade, because J-Blade had a good launch, so J-Blade, it would go over the ridge, hit the wall, go to the center, and it plays really hard. to do webcam, he does get tired. Okay. Who's your least favorite character from the anime? I don't have a least favorite character. I haven't watched it in ages. Somebody from Metal Fury, because I don't remember Metal Fury. What are your top 2 combos for me and your CVTs that I've entered in? Earth Aquario 230 CS and Earth Aquario 230 MV. Those are your 2 best combos, because I think WD is better than EDS. At least on like Earth Aquario GB 145, I'm taking WD any day. Though EDS gives you more defense, and GB 145 and Earth are both defensive, but you still get knocked out, you know. Like when I tested it, what ended up happening is you got less knockouts, but that's because you just kept going flying into the wall like Ethan does, you know. And that's another thing too. If you're testing combos and you know, let's say you win 5 with one combo out of 20, and you win 10 with the other combo out of 20, but both combos total you had like 15 or 13, let's say 13, where you were going flying into the wall multiple times, right? And you could have very easily gotten out. Well then, it seems like one combo's just luckier. But that combo got destroyed by Ethan. That was funny. 230 WD isn't really that good. So, and 230 EDS is awful. So those combos are bad. Your best absorber is the 230. It'll be interesting to see how you adapt. Actually, no. You had Twisted GB140, Twisted Orion GB140 RB back in the first CVT before everybody else was watching. From a lot of the people that are currently commenting. Because like only one person from that CVT has entered again, I believe. And they entered one other one, and that was it. That was a good combo. And the last one, your last combo sucked. You could have gone WD, but you went with EDS. I don't care if you want to say you wanted more defense, you're a spin stealer. It doesn't matter how much defense you have if you can't spin steal effectively. So, that combo sucked. It was interesting, but it sucked. Does Hilo have any more questions? Yes. No, I think I already asked, did you like being interrogated? Or was that in a previous one? Because I had to re-record this a couple times already. The answer is I've never been interrogated. So now we've got Mega Turtles, who does a ton. Do you like Plastic Gen? I know nothing about Plastic Gens, so I'm indifferent. Worst loss in your Beyblade career? Easy. I faced, in limited format CVT1 with Screw Unicorno, Cyber RF, who was simply just faster than me, and I died, and it sucked. I lost to a Cyber combo simply because they were faster. No other real reason, because Cyber is light and it's not good. It doesn't have good attack power, but it was fast on RF. Top 5 anime. Okay. Off the top of my head, Avatar. That's the answer. Okay. In all seriousness, Avatar is better than anything I watched anime-wise. I don't watch as many long things, to be fair. So like Avatar is a bit longer than most of the anime I've seen. But Avatar has less problems than most of the things I've seen. I can usually pick out one thing. Avatar, I can pick out maybe an episode here or there in a 6-episode series I didn't like as much. Even like The Great Divide, which, is a great episode, I still enjoyed it. I thought it was interesting. There's no things like, I don't like the characters as much. Like Future Diary, I don't like the characters as much overall. There are some good characters, and there's some interesting characters. It's interesting seeing a yandere getting taken to like 11, But overall, I didn't really care for the characters as much. That's in the top 5 though. I have no order here. Future Diary is there. Angel Beats is like the opposite. I didn't care for the plot as much, but it's still really good. Don't get me wrong. Like these are the nitpicks, right? The small nitpicks. I don't like the plot as much as other things, but Angel Beats is amazing. No Game No Life. No Game No Life is held back by the fan service and the borderline incest. That makes it a bit harder for me to watch nowadays. But besides that, No Game No Life is fantastic. That's like the only problem I have with it. And then Nozaki. Nozaki's probably the least, in opinion-wise, right? Everything's totally 100% subjective. The least flawed for me. But it's not as funny in the second half to me as the first half. I enjoyed the first half more. So it's kind of like, this a little bit. Nozaki's hilarious, though. I love Gekken Shoujo Nozaki-kun. I guess you want to go by Japanese names, too. It'd be Mirai Nikki instead of Future Diary. Or Monthly Girls Nozaki-kun. English name for that. I have no idea about Angel Beats and No Game No Life. I think No Game No Life is just katakana. Because, yeah, I think it's just katakana. And then probably next would be Death Parade. I like Death Parade. Whenever we watch that, I'll watch Death Billiards too, because I got told from a friend. Speaking of which, that same friend, all of a sudden, he'd call me often, somewhat often, and he hasn't called me since February. and I have not been able to get in contact with him. I kind of want to know what happened. He just like dropped off the face of the earth. Really weird. Those are probably my top 5. Future Diary, Gekka Children's Zakun, No Game No Life, Angel Beats, and Death Parade. I'd probably put Death Parade a little bit below the other 4. The other 4 are just kind of mixed. They're in like the same. If I was giving them subjective scores, those are like my 9s out of 10s, the ones I enjoyed the most. Or whatever's closest to Avatar on my list. And Death Parade's like a little bit below all of them. I'll go further down the anime list a little bit. I don't rate things like objectively or then close to objectively. There's no, I didn't like this that much, it's a 5 out of 10. No, nothing like that. I watch a lot of things that I rate as like 2 or 3 out of 10. So the things I like are on the top end of the scale, right? Everything is on a relative scale. Avatar's here, whatever's last is here, and everything is in between. So the 9s aren't like they're objectively 9 out of 10s, you know, that's just how much I enjoyed them. 9 out of 10s, right? After that, Noragami, I haven't seen in a while, but Noragami was really good. Both seasons. I love an Boku. I need to see more Fates. I enjoyed Apocrypha actually a lot. And Ufotable looks amazing. They didn't do Apocrypha, but they did, you know, Unlimited Blade Works. And I think Zero, I haven't seen Zero yet though. I've heard that's really good. I haven't seen All of Heaven's Feel. I saw the movie in theaters. Kaguya. Kaguya Sama Love is War. That's really good. I really like that. I love the opening to it too. Those are other things I like. Off the top of my head, because I can only see things. I got a Kame ga Kill. I have the DVD set, the limited edition. I got it on like heavy sale, like $20 a piece for each part for the limited edition. So you know, obviously that's a pickup. I'm probably never gonna touch that because it's a Kame ga Kill, and that was depressing. That was like depressing in not a good way. Okay. Most expensive Beyblade you bought. I don't believe in spending a lot of money on one Bey. There are some Beys that like if it was worth like $50 or something, and somebody gave me a deal for like $30, I'd take it. But I'm not really one to spend more than like $30 on a singular Bey. There'd have to be some big reasons for me to. Yeah, I'd rather spend that on a stadium because the stadium's pretty important, you know, and mine's in pretty bad condition. Oh, there's the Google Play card I was looking for. Okay. I was wondering where I set that. So yeah, I've bought sets though. The most expensive set though is probably like $42 with the Ultimate DX set. That's like $250 or something now. What is it? I've heard one Bey's worth about 100, and the other 2 are worth about 60 or maybe 50. So it's like 200 or more, 200, 250, right, for that set now. I guess if you got one that was fully in box, it's probably like 300, but that's just, you know, the prices the Bey's used nowadays. But yeah, I haven't gotten anything like really expensive. I just don't believe in buying Beys like that. Who do you root for the most in CBTs? People in the Discord. There's other people too. I root for people who are actively in the comments as well. Yeah, if you're fairly active in the comments, and especially if you're active on the Discord, if I've known you a long time, then I favorite. There's favorites. I'm not gonna like, you know, rig it or something, right? So those people win. Because like, was it Sotiris, who hasn't entered since the one CBT entered? He's not active in the comment section at all, and he got to the finals. And he's fine. I have no problems against him, but you know, I root for the people I know. So Mega Turtles is one of them. I'm a big, particularly out of people I know, I'm a big Mega Turtles 10 fan. I'm a big Ethan Calbeck fan. And I'm a really big Mr. Weeclaw fan. I like rooting for Mr. Weeclaw. Those are my 3 favorites. Top 5 moments. Okay, I'll have to do that later. Favorite stock Bey? Earthuel. Did I answer? I don't think I answered this one. I think I answered the last one. Why are you gay? Well, this is actually a really good question, and I think it's something that really needs to be answered. So yesterday, there was an E3, right? It's E3. It was an E3. E3 was just, you know, last few days, and Nintendo had a direct yesterday, and they announced Breath of the Wild 2, or they didn't announce, but they showed Breath of the Wild 2, and they showed Metroid. I'm not a Metroid fan. I know Mr. Weeclaw on the server is a fan of Metroid. And there's probably some other people too. I'm not a fan of Metroid, but that was cool because I know, you know, Metroid has had a rough time at points, right? But Breath of the Wild, I love Breath of the Wild, and they showed off Breath of the Wild 2, and they showed some gameplay and everything, and it looked really, really great, and I am incredibly gay now because of that. What makes me not incredibly gay is the fact that I'm probably going to have to wait at least a year for it. I don't think it's going to come out before June next year. I think it's probably going to be late in 2022, so a year to a year and a half, and that's... Yeah, that makes me sad. Okay, how did you get into Beyblade? I had friends up the street who were into Beyblade. I've actually got some videos with both of them. We had channels together, 2 of them. One of them is featured in videos. You've seen them before. We made Double Battle Bros, and then I made Matt's Bay Battles once that channel got deleted. I'm not sure how it got deleted still. And then... But they're into Beyblade, and I was like, whoa, that's really cool. So I went to the store, I got Dark Bull, and then before we left, I decided I wanted another one, and not just Dark Bull. So I went and I got Earth Eagle. And then naturally, Earth Eagle is dominant in Hasbro stadiums, because nothing could outstamina it until... Nothing on an even playing field could outstamina it. Because I know my friends could beat it, but my friends also are stronger than me. Whenever I do these battles, Eagle doesn't really get outstamina'd by things. Maybe he fails to knock Fire Blaze or something off balance, but equal footing, same launch. Eagle beats everything. If you have the hardest launch out of anybody, you'll never lose with Eagle, basically. So yeah, and that's why I like Earth Eagle. It's my favorite stock bay. I like all the ones I got a long time ago though. Dark Bull, Poison Serpent. Dark Bull is number 1, and then I picked out Earth Eagle after. I got them at the same time, but Bull's first technically. Then I got Serpent and Virgo, same time, but in that order. Then I got Storm Capricorn. Eagle and Bull were at Walmart, I believe. Serpent and Virgo were at Toys R Us, R.I.P. I love that store. Storm Capricorn was at Target, or was it at Walmart? And then I got Evil Gemios at Target, and there's only Gemios and Sagittarius there, and I chose Gemios. And then there was Rock Aries at Toys R Us, and after that, I don't remember what bays I got. I used to have them up on my shelf to the left of me, not my nice shelves, but my computer desk shelf. I don't remember. I have no idea what I got after Rock Aries. I can take guesses as to what I got, but there's also double packs coming into play too, so I don't really know what was after directly. I kind of feel like maybe Lightning Drago was in the first 10. It's just a guess. There's only 3 more spots, so I don't really know. I do know there's only a certain amount of bays though, because there's 16 bays of Battle Bladers plus like 2 or something. And I know like Fire Blaze and Pisces I got later. Those were like the last 2 I got. I didn't get Libra for a bit. The Libra I have might be my sister's. No, I did get a Libra. Did she have a Libra? My friend had a Libra, but I definitely don't have his. I think somebody left the base in my house, but it wasn't the friend I'm thinking of. So I'm not sure. How did you get into Beyblade? Yeah, that's why I answered. And the favorite stock. Okay, so top 5 modes in your blading career. I have to think about this for a second. Let's see here. Oh, the most expensive bay I do own is Hyperblade's J Jupiter. I believe. I don't think I have anything worth more than that. But I didn't buy it for $200 or whatever it sells for. I got it in the trade, and you can see that video on my channel. The original package from Exotic Skin. It's funny how that became like shot up in value too. Top 5 most billing career. I know number 1. I need to think here. Number 5, beating Mega Turtles 10 in Jerry 11's tournament because I'm currently 1-4 against Mega Turtles 10 like all time. I've got a really terrible record. Let's see what else. What else is really big? Beating my friend in like different types of battles is always fun, but there's nothing iconic there. I remember Dark Bull and Rock Aries. Rock Aries got onto the Super Vortex Stadium. I'll put OBS up so I can make sure that you can see my finger. Yeah, and it went all the way around, mirrored all the way around, like 3/4 of the way, and then dropped down and then won. I remember facing my friend on the porch while my parents were was going to Bible study, and we had Striker and Cyber Pegasus, which is about all I want to do, and that was pretty cool. I remember that. YouTube wise, I don't love the CBTs I've won because I've won with 230 combos basically. I want to win without 230, and I haven't done that in a long time. You know what? Winning CBTs is probably the most blading thing like nowadays. You know, it's fun. Same with draft battles, but it's fun winning a CBT because a lot of people you know, they have high tier combos. I know draft battles is a test of knowledge and strategy, but you know, when you can get a little bit of luck in CBT and make a good combo that beats everybody, that's always fun. And I have good memories with that. I'm gonna say winning Exotics Kings or Exotics nowadays tournaments, because back when I was Exotics King, I won like 2 in a row, I think, with Phantom like Gasher or something, or Bull or Aquario, something like that. 8145 WD. And then I won his last one, which is cool. Now I'm facing Darkest Blader, and unless Lee was like really aggressive, I don't think I'm gonna beat him, because he's got a Spin Stealer and I've got a Defense Bay. Sad, because a lot of people have been going attack and I get the Spin Stealer, so good luck to Darkest Blader. I would like to, you know, get my revenge for CBT 20, but probably not gonna happen. Okay. And then number 1 though was by far and away J Blader CBT2. Winning that was fun, because that was like the good community back then. You know, everybody knew each other. Everybody met each other watching people's videos, but I think for me it was J Blader, because J Blader wasn't huge at the time. There's something in my eye. J Blader wasn't huge at the time. I don't think you get that in the big comment sections, because it's just a bunch of random people, unless you just happen to know some of the people from before. Okay, something, get out of my way, please. But we all, you know, met each other, and then basically everybody in that era, like, you knew everybody's name who, like, commented and entered the tournaments for the most part, and everybody entered each other's and commented on each other's videos. So that was always a good time period, but I won that CBT. It was Screw and Corno versus a Rock like Pegasus something. SW145 WD? It's just a guess. I don't remember. Maybe it was regular D. Something. I'm not checking. With Logan Black. And then I beat him. And then I faced the Blade Legacy, who had Duo Harusius, Metal Face. 230 Metal Flat, and I was faster than it, and I knocked it out. And then I moved to the semifinals, and I faced Dark Lord Drags, aka Final Launchers, who is another channel name right now. You can find him though commenting on my old videos, I believe, or if you look up his channel or something like that. And he had, was it his Burn ED145 WD that he had in my tournament? I forget. It might have been that. I beat him, and then Gila Spider Lizard beat Fusion Hades Evolution, who I have a birthday tournament for on my channel. You can go find his channel still too. Fusion 80's Evolution had Phantom like 85XF, and he lost to Gila Spider Lizard. Earth Fireblaze or Earth Bull? I think this one was Earth Bull. GB145 WD. So I faced Gila Spider Lizard in the finals, and I won, and it was really, really, really cool. That is my fondest memory YouTube wise, I'd say. Though, oh yeah, in my blading career, because I can have other fond YouTube memories. But that's they're not Beyblade related exactly. That's my best one, Beyblade related. If you want to go 5 YouTube, you know, moments that I think about, I enjoy watching J Blader streams. Whenever he streams, I also liked when I beat Kinder, or Forever the Hobbit now on YouTube wise, in a Wi-Fi battle. That was fun, because I remember. I had to post-com because I had a recording issue, but he live-commed it, and he had Ampharos against my Mammoth Swine, and his thought process was, I'm going to go for Earthquake, basic move, or Stealth Rocks, you know, if he switches out. So he wanted his Mega Pidgeot. My thought process was, there's no way he stays in here on an Earthquake. I don't think he didn't Mega Evolve Ampharos in this one, but he could have Mega Evolved Ampharos. Sounds like I'm not sure if I thought about Stealth Rocks, but my thought is he's gonna switch into Pidgeot, predicting an Earthquake, and be immune. So I'm gonna go for Icicle Crash. So he switched into his Pidgeot. He Mega Evolved. No, he didn't even get to Mega Evolve because because I just killed him. Icicle Crash comes in and dead. That was one of my favorite moments. I also remember playing with in the server, Meryl. We played Mario Kart 8, and I've got some of those videos on my channel. And that was fun because I remember the allure of a mid-air bomb throw, because we were playing online, just us online, nobody else, and they can CPUs with bombs only. And I remember I thought it'd be fun to get a bomb mid-air throw. So we're last lap, it's just us right at the front, and I threw a bomb and I got him and I blew myself up too, and I just started laughing, and that was really fun. And then when we spawned back in, somebody put a bomb right where you spawned, so we blew up right away. I think we got second and third. That was really funny though. And then those are the big ones I remember. I've traded and bought things from exotics before, and I'm planning on doing it again. I like to buy from some other people too, but I buy a lot I usually save up a good amount of money and buy in bulk. So it's easy to buy from exotics because I'm closer to them than others. And then, so I always like opening the things I get from him. And also Tropical Nile or Veggie. That was fun to open the package I got from him. I got the Bay, I don't have it on me. The Bay Exotics wants the most Hell Crown, because I think it goes for like $90 or something. But I've got that. I don't love using the Bay because it's got flat ball, and flat ball, like, it's got the little tube with the ball sticking out, just a little bit. Can I put this like in a way that's easier to see? Yes, kind of, yeah. But when it goes onto the stadium, if it tilts like this, it just starts spinning like a tactic. And it's annoying. You have to get a really steady launch, and even if you launch it into like, so it's lined up with the bank, if it moves, in a certain way, that, tube part will catch, and then boom, tactic again. And then just tornado stalls, whatever. So it's annoying to use, but it's a great looking Bay. Great color scheme. But it's annoying. It's really annoying. But yeah, those are thoughts that come to mind. Also, banded gimbal boxing is cool because that's the only time I've ever bought random boosters, and those are going up. One's going up later today, which is probably yesterday because this will probably go up tomorrow. Then it was fun watching an old video that may or may not be on YouTube. I opened a package, and because you can kind of sometimes, if you want like perfectly steady, you can see the the glow of the cards, like if there's a gold border or something, when you're flipping them. Oh, you do the card thing, right? So they're in the back, but as if, that card sticks out a little bit from the back, like you don't have a perfectly steady card hold, then you can see, and you can kind of see anyways because it's a different color. So I put the two cards on the bottom, and they were face down the floor, put one up to the camera. It was a reverse holo crocodile. And that was cool because I love crocodile. And then I was like, the rare is, whoosh, and then takes a second, and it hits me. There's a full art Yveltal. That was cool. Yeah, I've got other YouTube moments. I've got a couple other YouTube moments I can think of. I'm not going to save them though, for reasons. They're not anything like terribly bad or anything like that. I just would rather not save them. One's on a channel because one's related to a channel. Two channels. Two related to channels that are just if you find them, congratulations. If you find them and you're able to send it to me, like, I found this channel, then like congratulations to you. The other one is a channel that isn't technically privated. You can like find it, or not that these are privated, but they're like ones. It's one that you could find a bit easier. But it's not one that I like actively talk about a lot. So, if you can find them, great. If you can't, then but yeah. So yeah. 700 subscriber Q&A. I'll do a room tour at 750. You can see posters behind me. I'm hoping to get my room cleaned up and then maybe make some changes. And I'll post pictures in the Discord server if I do make other changes besides that. But I gotta get back to cleaning because, it's kind of important. That's, yeah, it's kind of important that I do clean because, you can't see it, but I don't really have a setup right now ready. I'd like to move my setup from my bed if I can because, obvious reasons. It's not good having two lamps, right? Well, one lamp is normally by my bed, but it's not good having the lamp where it is, and the other one I can kick easily. And yeah. We're clearing my shelves off right now. I used to keep monster trucks on my shelves. I'm going to keep monster trucks on the bottom row. I've got 3 total, 4 things each. So we're gonna keep on the bottom row. That's 3. I'm down to 4 plus a few. So I gotta narrow it down even more, and it's tough because I don't want to put these away. I might keep them in my closet still. But yeah, guys are Kirbyist. Nobody asked questions about burst. I've got a few burst bays. I've done videos with them on MBB Mat. If you want to go find them there. I recorded thumbnails though for every single possible burst battle I can do if I ever do burst battles with what I have. But yeah, that's all I gotta say. And I hope you guys enjoyed. Let's get to 750. Room tour at 750 will be awesome. Hashtag room tour at 750 because I like hashtagging random things. You don't really see this in the Discord server, but with close friends, like IRLs, the joke is hashtagging like totally random things. Hashtag room tour at 750. I've got a pretty cool room. I've got one thing I realized, I've got a bigger room than most people. Like some people have. It's weird to say, cause like I've got a friend and his even he just moved. Like his parents moved into a nice house, but like the extra bedroom is smaller. Our house just happens to have big bedrooms. That's like where the focus is. We have big bedrooms, and it's nice. I like having a big room. But yeah, because of that, I got space to put things. So I've got a really cool room, in my opinion. Got a lot of posters and stuff. You can see 2 of them behind me. If you move this way, you can't really see any other posters. And then I've got a bunch of like figures and stuff, Amiibos, monster trucks, Beyblades. I'm putting my bays on the shelf. That's why I'm not doing draft battles right now too. My bays are not in a position. Half of them are apart, and the other half of them are just sitting in a pile, waiting to get put on the shelf, which probably needs to be vacuumed and dusted or something like that because it's really dusty. So yeah, I gotta get to cleaning. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next video, which tomorrow, or the day this is going up, I've got a battle, and then I've got like no other videos in the queue. So it's old videos basically, but I need to upload the old videos anyway, so it's not a big deal. I don't think they do as good as the regular videos, but I also haven't uploaded like a regular battle with them, Let me center myself. I haven't uploaded a regular battle of old videos. I've uploaded unboxings and BOBs so far. So maybe we'll get like a not either of those 2 things, and yeah, it'll be better. Well, we'll see. Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later.